This is a bird's eye view of Accra by night. At a glance, it looks like a well-lit city, but don't be fooled. Do we have a high percentage of lights in homes in Accra? Yes. On the streets? I'm afraid the answer is no. Despite the presence of street light poles along most highways and streets across Accra, there appears to be a missing factor: light. So this is Ablekuma Curve. Over here you can see a lot of commercial vehicles loading to get passengers and all that. I'm going to speak to some of the vehicle owners and drivers on their thoughts around using this road stretch, especially because of the absence of street lights on this stretch. How difficult is it to maneuver? This road, constructed some years back, serves residents in Awoshi, Anya, Ablekuma, Pokwase, among others. But for a 15-kilometer road, only 5% of its street lights are functioning. It is 6 months old. Okakawa. They're saying, from her to where? In now, route here then.
That's right.
Kaswa, what started then time?
We started at about 6 o'clock.
6, and upon then time?
Upon around 11 to 12.
Hey, it's from 6 to 12. The whole hombre. Now, and I do not share. Oh, share no more lights, the street lights. How do you manage? So, kaka no bread.
Yeah, so baby, like baby, I was would do can now lighting, yeah, no baby, or no do no like always, man, now baby, but light here, so I would do no which
yeah, oh, why no come on, and I break a crap.
Baby, I would do a difficult, baby, also I'll do.
So let's speak to some more drivers here on their thoughts around the absence of street lights on this Pokwase stretch. This is actually the Ablekuma Curve. Oh, yeah, night shift now. That time now we started, man.
Oh, and then we call shop with him. Started my 3 more.
And so what one that time?
Oh, but we call circle now. I remember.
It's a yeah, we call circle. Or route near Ablekuma now, call circle. Now, how many years why you see roadway?
Oh, we fast watch it.
Where to say 10 years now?
Fast so crap only in here. Fast so crap near here.
No, so some more be here no. I come mama.
Oh, I come mama. Oh, I come mama.
Now say I'm more here no so. You who street lights? Can you any so?
Can you any so? And then you say mono. Can you any so? Light. I can't don't want you so. Can you any so? Oh, we do not do our objectives. We crowd balance area. We light and I say area light there. Anytime we are to me, they call off. Oh, balance will be a light call for another. I'm smooth and I say, oh, park it. Now they change what to us. It's going like a street light was what. I bet me for so sad. I can't do one idea now by street light in area. And yet you might work again. And so the car crowd buba kokra. Oh, you have to go back to your local court 20 million.
So the
Light wood. It's the whole thing, yeah, you know, and Subuna. Oh, a local court 20 million.
What would that? What would do that?
Maybe be that there are mouth for booby. This is once when you.
Unfortunately for drivers who ply this road, not only are the non-functioning street lights a bother, but that of traffic lights as well. How long now are you
My year father said 21 years.
21 years. Hey, now Juma no costing.
Oh, Yamiadum,
Oh, Nyaska kama.
oh, study Yamiadum.
Into all started Juma way now it is saying.
I'm about 21 years.
Oh, already 21. Since you're waiting.
I'm 42.
42.
Like sometimes, no, a be here. Once, oh, a be baby, traffic light.
Until all you say.
Sometimes they call.
Now, all you see road that street light new one. Oh, Brian, son, out to me.
I would like to name your papa the outbreak. So, Shank about this and I said, you dim. Mitch, I want more general. On the highlight of my soldiers and you're fine. Because of street lighting, you want to highlight. And this is so light now. No yet papa dia ni dia. The web lepa.
Well, because we you see it's a new kind of
Maybe do me like say postila meko. It's normal and because you do my pa there like the call for out there only problem.
Residents here hit the streets to protest against the absence of street and traffic lights after a 4-year-old boy was run over and killed.
Yesterday, there was a little boy called Soso. He got accident here and died instantly. Okay, and that's not the first time. This light has not been working ever since 4 years ago. Not only the traffic light, from Bayard to Abrukuma, no street light, no traffic. Here, Odogona Junction, there's no light there. So always cars accident, people are dying. And we decide that today we want Ghanaians to hear us. If they didn't fix the light or do anything about it, we will block it next week Saturday by this time.
But almost a year after the incident, though the traffic lights have all been fixed, but with occasional challenges, the same cannot be said for the street lights. Driving at night can be a very daunting task, especially when the roads are dark and not lit. And every day, drivers in Accra have to struggle with driving on roads such as these ones that do not have street lights around them. This stretch I'm driving on is not far from the Gimpa bypass. Every day, residents around here have to struggle in using the road which has no street lights. If you look at the right side, just in your shot, you'll see some houses who have decided to put some lights in front of their houses just to keep the place lit and safe for themselves. I'm about to take my left to get to the Gimpa bypass proper. And over here, still don't see any lighting system, and as usual a few shops, buildings, they have decided to put some lights in front of their houses, but on the stretch there's nothing like that. Interestingly enough, when you look around the streets by the sides, you see a number of electric poles, but the lights are off. A few seconds away from the patch we just saw, you can see a few lights here now, but some of them are off, while the others that are on are not well lit. And this is just in front of Gimpa itself. The dangerous thing is if you're on this stretch without the lights, you can imagine how dangerous it will be or how scary it will be if you're using this stretch at night. But this is what commuters, motorists have to do every day or use every day to use this road on the Gimpa stretch. But if you take your turn to the street lights, they are lit right in your shots all the way to Gimpa, they are lit. But on your left and your right side on the Gimpa road itself, there are no street lights.